YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and in today's Madden 23 tip video, I'm going to break down a super glitchy money play that no defense can stop. If you're annoyed or tired of playing these man-to-man meta blitzes, this is the video for you. So, the play I'm about to break down can be found in a few different playbooks. In this video, I'm looking at the Saints. I absolutely love the Saints offensive playbook. We're looking at this stack Y flex. When you're running this play and formation in general, I always like to have probably my top receiver over here in the stack. You could put them as either one of the receivers, but I would say put your two best receivers in the stack. You probably just want a tall receiver on the outside, on the other side of the field, and that's just if you want to try to aggressive catch with him. He's kind of going to be isolated. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to use Thomas and Landry on the stack side, and then whoever on the other side. It is ideal to have a good tight end when running this formation as well. So the play we're going to look at is this PA read. Now I'm going to break this down, like I said, against pretty much the meta defenses. We're going to start with spinner. The spinner Rooney, everybody is running this defense. And, you know, it's pretty effective, but at the same time, we can easily beat it. So let's just move the ball back a little bit. As I'm doing that, just as a reminder, I do free Madden 23 tip videos, I do gameplays, I do news, I do daily videos on my channel. So if you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're really rocking me, smash that like button. Let's try to get 300 likes on this video. Comment on the video. Any sort of comment at all does help me out a lot, as do the likes. The YouTube algorithm, so I can reach more viewers and just continue to be able to do these free videos for you guys. So you know, here's our defensive setup, and offensively we have a very easy setup as well. Just gonna streak or fade out to the right receiver. That's it. Now I could block the running back if I want to, especially if I just want to go ahead and ID the Mike as a slot blitzer over here, so I can step up in the pocket. But my reads are pretty simple here. I'm just looking at the whip route and the crosser / post. So as you guys can see, this route, it's going to get open over the middle of the field pretty easily. Now, a lot of people might try to use that crossing route, which is fine. They might try to move these guys up in the box as well, just to make it a little bit harder to throw some quick passes, which again, that's completely fine. We have multiple reads on this play. The whip route to the tight end, we don't really have a great tight end here, but as you guys can see here, the whip route is consistently going to beat that man-to-man coverage, especially if they don't shade outside. If they don't shade at all or they shade to the inside, the whip route is extremely good this year. As you guys can see here, once again, this little crossing route was wide open. So you guys can see two very quick reads. One's breaking to the sideline, one's breaking over the middle. That's very important because it's not going to allow the defense to shade their coverage either inside or out, because we have an in-breaking route and an out-breaking route. Again, I do want you guys to take note on this play, like maybe they try to go over here, run over here, and use this. Not only do you have that crossing route over the middle of the field, but you also have that post route. The post breaks a little bit deeper though, so you do need a bit more time. But as you guys can see here, if you do have that time, it's a very easy play to hit, especially against this cover zero. This route is going to go crazy. There's no safeties over the top in cover zero. Again, look, we have our whip route, we have our short little quick crosser, and then we have the post breaking behind it. So those are 3 man beaters on one play, all breaking into different areas of the field. We have the short route breaking to the sideline in the whip, the kind of intermediate quick route over the middle of the field, and then the deeper route over the middle of the field. Those are 3 very, very good man beaters on one play. And I want you guys to note, I picked the Saints for a reason. I don't have like that great of players, right? The tight end sucks. Michael Thomas, he's a good player. I will say that. But aside from that, I don't really have any good players on offense other than Michael Thomas. I mean, Kamara, obviously, he's a good receiving running back. We're just blocking him here, so we don't really even get a chance to take advantage of his skill. But those 3 man beaters are very, very, very effective and consistent. And the best part is you can't shade in or out because we have both in and out breaking routes. For my free YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive eBooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our eBooks, all of our Madden Ball tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members-only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at Sportsgamerz.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments. So now let's look at this Overstorm Brave defense. Overstorm Brave is another very common defense people will try to use in order to heat you up, really. Now, with Overstorm Brave, again, same thing. We're just going to block the running back. We're going to go ahead and streak this receiver over here because, again, the streak is just going to give us ourselves a one-on-one aggressive catch opportunity. We're not necessarily going to look to aggressive catch because we have 3 people that are getting open consistently against man coverage. However, it's just kind of a bailout read. As you guys can see here, yes, this blitz does get good pressure, but it doesn't really matter because I have 2 quick reads. I'm making them defend this whip, and they do that, so then I'll just hit the quick crossing right over the middle of the field and actually almost get a touchdown here. Michael Thomas was a little bit faster. Maybe I could crib shot this. So, what someone might have to do is a little bit of adjusting. So, they see that they got problems, right? So maybe they throw a hard flat out, something like that. Cool, you want to do that, and then you're just going to sit over the middle of the field yourself. Again, I'm kind of just watching which route they're going to defend, right? Because at the end of the day, you can only defend the crosser or the post. Like, you can't really stop both. Because one is deep down the middle, one's kind of more quick over the middle going to the sideline. So both of them got open. I did have a little bit extra time there because this time they only sent 5 instead of 6. So, I could have hit the whip route, honestly. Look, he still got open even with a hard flat. The crossing route was open. And then the post, he's going to get open too, as long as you have that time. Now, again, guys, don't forget, if you have a tall receiver on the outside, one-on-one on this year's game is open with aggressive catches. I would probably look to have a 6'3" receiver minimally, but like now there's so many 6'4", 6'5" receivers. If you can get that one-on-one, he's going to catch it the majority of the time. And the thing that makes it so effective is even if he does not catch the ball on these aggressive catches, it's almost impossible to pick them. They never really get picked. Now, we can look at the loop blitz, which still is a very common defense. Very common, actually. Now, there is one quick little adjustment I do want to show you guys with this play. So, if you notice that they're just ignoring the running back, they're not really guarding him. One thing I like to do to kind of just change this up is actually wheel route the running back out of the backfield and then just put my tight end on a slant route. So then I can have another route breaking over the middle, this time to the opposite side, and then the running back is just a quick pass out of the backfield. I do this if I notice one or two things. I notice that either they're just simply not covering him at all, which could happen a lot out of Spinner or Overstorm Brave, or if it's a defense like this, where simply put, the man that's manned up on him is aligned improperly. Basically, he's on the opposite side of the screen here as Kamara. So, I know I can just quick pass that. That's easy. It's free money, basically. He's gonna have to run across the entire field to stop that. It's just not gonna happen. So if you notice them in a defense like this, that's definitely a nice little adjustment you can make. They might have to use it or at least bring this defender over on the same side of the screen. Which if you notice them doing that, like at that point, it just makes it a lot easier for you to hit other reads on the field because now, again, the middle of the field is gonna be killer. Look. You have with this setup a slant to the tight end which I just hit, the crossing route and the post. Now this time they pressed us, so the slant had the free release, therefore it got open quicker. If I had more time, I could have hit either the post or the crosser. Also, again, notice the aggressive catch is always one-on-one over here, and honestly, that could have been just a lob for a touchdown because he beat the press pretty well. This play, while it's a man-to-man shredder, it's actually one of my favorite man beaters in the game. It's out of a formation not too many people use, but I actually love this formation. I'm going to be posting a little bit of a mini scheme on it for my VIP members on Sportsgamerz.com because I have released the New Orleans offensive playbook, which is in here. It's really nice. But this PA replay is also very good against zone. So if you notice them in cover 3, again, you still have this one-on-one opportunity on the outside. Don't get me wrong, but really more than anything else, you just have these quick dots, a little quick whip route. If they have a hard flat, they can stop that. But if they don't, it's going to be open every time. So you make them play a hard flat, that's fine. Because now what that does is that just kind of opens up this area behind the whip route as it comes open middle of the field. So what's nice about this, if you take a look at the replay, is that with this setup, you have the streak, which again, that's always one-on-one for an aggressive catch, but you kind of created this spacing I've talked about so many times over the years. It's kind of like triangle, diamond spacing, right? Look, we got the crossing route, the quick whip route, and the streak, creating that 1, 2, 3 triangle spacing. No zone can stop this. This is the perfect spacing because A user defender cannot lurk that, and B, no zone is going to be able to, with any adjustments, defend this spacing. You have someone quick flat, someone taking the top off, and someone coming over the intermediate middle of the field. And what's super nice about this is, again, if you notice they're in zone, you can do all sorts of things with the stack receiver. You don't have to do the deep post. You could do like a backside dig route. You know what I mean? Also, if you have a running back like we do here in Kamara, you could put him on a Texas route even. So now you have another route kind of attacking over the middle of the field that the user has to contend with. You know what I mean? There's no way that the user could potentially guard the post, the crosser, and a Texas route at the same time. 3 routes over the middle of the field is just not possible. And like I said, again, you always do have to worry about the hard flat because of the whip. And then this streak, this is a one-on-one aggressive catch. If you have a tall receiver, you actually have inside leverage here. That's going to be open all day long. So, yes, this play really excels against man. It's, like I said, one of my favorite man beaters in the game. However, as you guys can see here, it does attack zone very well also. So, if you guys enjoyed this tip, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Stu.